Although celebrities often seem larger than life, perfect people who can do no wrong, they can't keep that facade up forever. In fact, celebrities have probably been up to some of the most cringe activities you could even conjure up. With their accessibility to such a wide range of opportunities and huge platforms to air all their strange quarrels, the list of moments when famous people have gave us secondhand embarrassment is probably too long to ever be comprehensive in a mere 10-minute video. However, today I've narrowed down my top 10 favorite cringe celebrity moments that gave us secondhand embarrassment. At number 10, we've got Machine Gun Kelly, admitting he wears Megan Fox's blood and honestly their relationship as a whole. While on the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2021, MGK took the meaning of My Bloody Valentine to a whole new level and decided to flaunt his little blood-filled orb. He told Ellen during his interview that Fox had given him a vial of blood before she left to film a new movie in Bulgaria because he didn't have a passport at the time and wouldn't be able to travel to see the actress. Wow, usually long-distance relationships just need a few FaceTime calls to keep the romance alive. On Valentine's Day of the same year, the singer decided to reveal that he wears a necklace containing a drop of his girlfriend Megan Fox's blood, posting a picture on Instagram showing the necklace alongside photos with Fox, captioning the post, "I wear it around my neck." This is only the beginning of the cringeworthy behavior we've had the opportunity of seeing from them over the years that they've been together beginning in May of 2020. The couple has been a strange mark in the public eye for their entire union, with odd comments about one another and their severe on-again, off-again relationship style. The duo garnered attention, and not all of it great. From the numerous times Fox referred to MGK as daddy, most notably while announcing his performance at the VMAs, the many PDA-filled Instagram posts, and their constant talk of being twin flames and manifesting one another from birth, which many thought to be more cringeworthy than romantic. Alongside these more innocent situations, MGK went through with more severe actions, not only getting his fiancée a ring that bears spikes on the inside, meaning it would be painful to take off, but also threatening to take his own life while on the phone with Megan. The couple continues to go strong, but we haven't heard much from them in a while, so I hope it's still all going well. At number 9 is Demi Lovato and the FROYO incident. The singer decided to start off a bit of an online Instagram story feud with a frozen yogurt shop in LA for, quote, promoting diet culture, and certainly was not keeping it cool for the summer. The singer went on to publicly criticize the FROYO shop, The Big Chill, on her Instagram story to her 120 million followers after a trip to get a little frozen treat when apparently worse than she desired. In the story, the singer shared her thoughts, which went as such: finding it extremely hard to order FROYO from The Big Chill official when you have to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies and other diet foods before you get to the counter. Do better, please. The company did not give her a minute of grace to spread her false information, with the media intern quickly reaching out to explain to Demi that they carry these products in order to cater to diabetics, those with celiac disease, and vegans. Lovato rebutted instantly with, "I was thinking maybe it would help if you made it clear that the sugar-free options and vegan options are for that, labeling the snacks for celiac, diabetes, or vegans, when it's not super clear. The messaging gets confusing, and being in LA, it's really hard to distinguish diet culture versus health needs." But the feud did not go on for long, as Lovato quickly backed down, admitting that they may have jumped to conclusions and probably shouldn't have gone about it the way that they did. At number 8, we've got Ben Affleck's viral flirting tactic. Before Ben and Fur rekindled their romance this year and gave us some great content of Ben looking incredibly happy, Ben Affleck gave dating apps the old college try. Naveen J, whom Affleck matched with on Raya, the high-profile dating app, posted a TikTok sharing a private video Affleck had sent her before she unmatched with him, thinking she was being catfished. In the TikTok, we can see Ben ask, "Naveen, why did you unmatch me?" He went on to thoroughly show his face, adding, "It's me." The video left no room to misidentify the Academy Award-winning actor, with his face being about an inch away from the camera. The video quickly went viral, racking up nearly 10 million views with more than 1.5 million comments, weighing in on Affleck's dating tactics. No one deserves to have their search for a lover broadcasted across Twitter, but I guess that's what happens when you do something that's too funny and weird not to share. Coming in at number 7 is Kelly Dodd and Rick Leventhal's insensitive Halloween costume. It's no surprise that a Halloween costume made the list, since it seems like every year a different celebrity wins the award for cringiest Halloween costume, and in 2021, Kelly Dodd and Rick Leventhal's decision to dress up as Alec Baldwin, who had just accidentally taken the life of a crew member on the set of Rust just over a week prior, and an offensive caricature of an indigenous person. In the picture of the couple in costume that Leventhal posted to Instagram was accompanied with the caption that read, "Kelly celebrated her Native American heritage and I celebrated the great American film actor Alec Baldwin, #Happy Halloween." The heritage being referred to in this caption was explained in an E! News interview Dodd gave in 2021, where she said, "So I did a 23andMe and I don't identify myself as a black person, but that was not my point. My point was I'm black, Asian, Mexican, Spanish, and I'm 30% Native American, and I'm 1% Jewish. I'm all races." But this was unsurprisingly not enough for commenters to let her off the hook. One follower wrote, "So talk about your heritage, not mock it. Seriously, a costume you can't argue is stupid. Another said, yes, the wardrobe of Native Americans is beautiful, but it's not a costume and hopefully you'll learn that. In regards to Leventhal's Baldwin's impersonation, one commenter said, a child lost his mother, and another commented, on the very day that a young boy buries his mother, this is in poor taste. Somehow the duo managed to hit every mark in making any viewer of the photo cringe with absolutely not one redeeming factor. At number 6 is Amy Schumer's red carpet prank. At the 2015 Met Gala, Schumer decided to prank Kim Kardashian and her ex-husband, thou who shall not be named, by purposefully dripping in front of them. This was enough to cause the ex-couple to glance down at her, perhaps even worry about her, but overall gave her very minimal reactions. The prank had its desired effect, I guess, because people were talking about this for many days after it happened, but hey, was anybody laughing? Maybe Amy was. And everybody knows that the point of a joke is to make yourself laugh. Just because this fall was intentional doesn't mean it caused any less secondhand embarrassment. In fact, it might have caused more. To pull a prank at such a public event only to have not one person laugh, isn't she such a genius? At her halfway point is Prince Harry. Although Harry is a qualified and proficient polo player, no one is immune to falling off a horse, not even a prince. While competing in the California 2010 Polo Classic, Harry and his horse took a pretty big fall. The horse fell on its side and the prince collided with the ground face first, which is not how you win at polo, but thankfully, the horse was okay. Just kidding. Reports say that Harry went through 3 horses during the event. This has to be enough horses to realize that maybe it's you and not the horse. Harry did make it through the hour-long affair, getting up after each horse bucked him off, ready to get back in the game, or whatever polo is. For my Canadians watching, I think it's like hockey, but with horses. Our number 4 spot goes to when John Travolta got on Idina Menzel's grill. It doesn't seem like John Travolta has a very good concept of what personal space is, and this was put on full display during the 2015 Oscars. During the ceremony, Travolta got way too close to actress Idina Menzel and decided to grab her face for no good reason. It's strange to have your face touched by anyone without warning, particularly by someone you don't know that well, and especially if that person is John Travolta. Menzel tries to be a good sport and attempts to laugh off the situation by subtly trying to brush him aside, but Travolta kept grabbing her chin. This does more than make me embarrassed for him, it makes me glad I'll never have to be around him. Not only that, but he also completely mispronounced her name. It really just was not Travolta's night. At number 3 is when Dakota Johnson and Melanie Griffith had a mother-daughter brawl moment. On the red carpet at the 2015 Oscars, a reporter began to engage in a bit of small talk and asked the actress Melanie Griffith if she'd ever seen 50 Shades of Grey, to which she replied repeatedly that she did not need to see that film. This rubbed her daughter Dakota the wrong way, and that small talk turned into a bit of passive-aggressive pushback. Johnson eventually snapped and told her mom, alright, you don't have to see it, complete with a roll of the eyes. This uncomfortable and awkward exchange went on to inspire many jokes online, so it wasn't all that negative. Coming in as our runner-up is when Kesha was denied a hug. In the year of 2010, it was almost impossible to go a day without hearing the generational anthem TikTok by Kesha. We were led to believe that that would be the most famous piece of media to ever be labeled TikTok, but look at us now. I guess Jerry Seinfeld was asleep for the early 2010s because he didn't recognize the star at all during their first meeting in 2017. Giving people hugs is great, but it's usually best to avoid putting people on the spot about giving you one. On the red carpet of the National Night of Laughter and Song in Washington, D.C., Kesha approached Jerry Seinfeld when he was giving an interview and insisted on giving him a hug. Jerry declined the hug thrice, which made Kesha visibly disenchanted, but shortly after just walked away. Jerry turned to the interviewer and quipped, I don't know who that was. Boundaries should always be respected the first time they're made. It's never a great idea to persuade someone into hugging you, even more so if it's a stranger, especially if they're obviously busy. Our number 1 spot goes to when Björk wore a swan dress. Not because I cringed, I think the dress rules, and she should do this all the time, but because for some reason people had a problem with it. On the red carpet for the 2001 Academy Awards, Björk, who's known for her extravagant choices, decided to come dressed in a dress that wasn't just swan themed, but actually looked as though she was wearing a swan. For some reason, no one understood how brilliant this outfit was, so it made it a bit awkward. She also brought along 6 ostrich eggs with her, dropping them carefully on the red carpet. Other celebs' bodyguards kept picking them up and handing them back to her, thinking she dropped them by accident. What a fool they were. And that is our list of the top 10 cringe celebrity moments that gave us secondhand embarrassment. Let us know if you forgot any in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.